was really good. Okay, let's get on topic because we're doing what we
Okay.
are so famously doing. We're sidetracking.
No, we don't do that.
So, so the topic of tonight, and I know that we've brought up the subject of Kyusho, but this kind of came to me on Sunday, and I guess it was always there, but the thought just, boom, something like, like the light bulb lit up, and it was during Evan's explanation, and I'm
One
thinking to
second.
myself,
One
yeah,
second.
it's like taking all
Wait,
the
wait,
mystery away.
wait. Explain what happened over the weekend, because maybe people have no idea what you're talking about.
Demystification of
What happened? What
demystifying
was?
pressure
What
points.
went?
Okay, so we all know that,
Birdie, Birdie,
we've all.
Birdie,
I'm going to
Birdie.
calm down.
Well, no, I'm just saying. You're not saying what happened over the weekend. You're just saying something
I'm
happened.
going to get there. I am going to get there. Okay, I have to
Go.
do the introduction first. Okay,
Oh, all
remember, this is my
right.
show.
Good.
It's Falcon
Is
talk,
it?
not tactic talk.
Uh-huh.
We'll get there, brother. Don't worry. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. Don't worry.
Well, sometimes, like you
All
said, we
right.
get off a
Um,
tangent.
as Tom and I were talking earlier, we had the first video up, but we had technical difficulties, so this is the second one. I deleted the
How
first one,
unusual.
and we all experienced this as martial artists. We heard that buzzword, pressure points. Pressure points. That's the buzzword. That was the buzzword in Atlantic City
Last few
earlier
years. Yeah.
this year at the martial art expo, the very large martial art expo. That was the buzzword, and it seems like that's always the buzzword. People talk about it all the time. I've been to places where that's all they do is they talk about it. Oh, we're gonna get the pressure points. We're gonna get the pressure points. But not only do they don't show it, so I don't really think they know it. And so pressure points, and it seems. Oh, Seafood Greg's on. Hello, Seafood Greg. Seems that
Oh,
like everybody thinks that a pressure point's a part of the body where you just keep the lose on. Okay, you just touch it and magically something happens. Okay, and
wish it was that
some
easy.
people are just turned off by that because the fact that it's like um, it's mystical. There's no scientific basis for it. Blah 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 blah. And Kyusho International (KI) have taken it where I say they demystify it. Who's doing all the mad? What do you call the hate? Who's the hater here?
Is a hater?
Now somebody was doing the hate button,
Oh,
not the like button.
I
No
don't see
matter.
it.
Get him a beer. so
It don't matter.
so you know as Tom will explain further, what KI has been doing is kind of like what I say, demystifying it, explaining it,
I thought, I thought it
and
was your show. Why am
I
I
think
explaining?
I think the route that they're taking, led by Evan, to me it has like made the picture a lot clearer. And because I'm always a person, I have a scientific, mathematical engineering background, so I always look at things, as patterns, scientific and physical, natural laws, and that's kind of how the approach of KI is to pressure points, and it's more like we're doing neurological. Me when you say pressure point, TP. Okay, so this past weekend was the ninth annual New York Kyusho Summit hosted by that guy truly, Mr. Tom Gallo. Okay, and it's something that I've been going to. I only missed probably three or four.
Not
Uh,
even.
it's more. But anyways, it's me on a personal note. It has brought, I feel, has brought my skill level to another level. Okay, and not only that, but I've also been sort of a healer where I've been able to do the headache relief. I can take away a headache and instantaneously because we're doing the nerves. And where's the music coming from? What music?
It's my. I'll turn it off. It's my Friday night mellow out music. The Rob's going to throw up
And
jazz.
And I learned this Sunday, which actually I've proven it to myself that I was able to do, was the hiccup relief. Yesterday my girlfriend and I went out for dinner, and she usually has bouts of hiccups, and
Yeah, look at the
she had her bout of hiccups. And it took me a while, but I was fiddling around, found the nerve, was able to massage, stimulate the nerve, which in turn relieved her of her hiccups. I believe the radial nerve, has a connection to the lungs, and yeah, so I was able to relieve her of her hiccups. Right. So why don't you, Tom, elaborate more on the past summit, and Rob and anybody else who's there, they could, and Edgardo, you guys can chime in via keyboard. Thank
Edgardo's
you,
driving.
Titolo. Huh?
Edgardo's driving. Shah's typing.
Oh, okay. Hi, Shah. Well, so
Yeah, she said that
anyways,
all right.
yeah.
So this past weekend we had the Kyusho Summit, Kyusho International Summit, where Evan comes to New York because he loves New York so much. So he comes to New York, and he gives an awesome.
It's blood pool country.
he, he gives an awesome every year. I don't know. It's always better and better and more information, and it's crazy how he comes up with this stuff. I know you go to seminars and it's like the same thing or very close to the same thing. Every year it's different with him. Yeah, I learned so much. So he's been moving forward with the research on why Kyusho works and what it's doing. And he's showing how it's more anatomical than these little dots or meridians or I gotta do it, pressure points. And it's also makes it easy to learn. Radial nerve connects to the same area of spine as a phrenic nerve that controls the diaphragm. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
To that, but Rob. So I think it's C4 or C5 in the neck, or cervical spine 4, where the phrenic nerve connects. Anyway, so it's, where was I? Damn you, Rob. Oh, so it makes it easier to learn because now you're hitting something that that you've in school. Everyone's done biology and stuff. So it's like, oh, it's a nerve. Oh, it's a muscle. Oh, it's an organ. Instead of this mystical thing. Why is lung 5 on my forearm? What does that mean? How does that connect to the lung? Doesn't matter. You're hitting the nerve, and it's affecting the body in a certain way. And that's all you need. And it's not a little tiny little spot. It's depending on the body part. It could be this long. It could be this long, the area. Doesn't matter. But you study anatomy, so you know what you're doing. And he's gone into the Bubishi and taken that and shown what it means. C5. Thank you, Rob. Did you Google that? I think Rob Googled the information.
Hey, and he did Google it. Good, kudos to him.
He probably did. No, he knows it. I'm just kidding. So he's taken the Bubishi. He's shown what it actually means in his translation, and how the stuff can be crazy, crazy deadly, crazy good. It all depends on your outlook, what you want. But yeah, when we were teaching crazy both, when we were teaching pressure points, I remember we had one guy that had such a hard time remembering all the points, where they were, how to hit them, and all that.
Oh,
and once we switched,
you got to tell him about me now.
things, he picked everything up so quickly and easily. And it's just different. It's real. It's
He
nothing
could have
missing.
fixed his allergies. I could.
Well, Ed Garden didn't ask me. I would have fixed his allergies. Evan would have fixed his
Yeah.
allergies. But that's what it is.
Don't go to any place where you're allergic to.
Yeah. He's probably allergic to me. So it's all anatomical, bottom line. When I hit you, I'm activating a nerve. And I always say, everybody hears me say, everybody can hit a nerve, anybody can hit a nerve, but not everybody knows how to hit a nerve. And that makes a big difference. Hitting a muscle, yeah, I could hit a muscle, but there's a way of hitting a muscle. There's a way of getting to an organ. Okay, Rob wants me to talk about somebody we saw at some event.
Oh yeah, we did talk about him, but let's talk about him again.
We'll talk about it again. So let's just go back for a little bit. A couple of years ago at the Atlantic City show, everybody.
No, it was this year.
No. I said, hey, it's my show. Let me talk.
It's your time, okay?
Like 3 or 4 years ago, all of a sudden there were like 4 or 5 sessions. Everybody's teaching pressure points. Remember, you're like, Tom, I never seen you get so mad before. It was aggravating watching these people do this stuff.
That's why I push you to teach, man.
Yeah, they have no idea. I mean, they have an idea, but they don't know what the hell they're doing. I'm sorry, I'll be blunt. One guy, he's an acupuncturist. I'm a doctor. I know what I'm doing. Well, apparently you didn't, because you couldn't do anything. And I went in there and I showed some people some stuff behind your back. Another guy was teaching pressure points out of his kata, out of his forms, and he was picking these weird pressure points that you would never use, couldn't even get to, for a seminar, an open seminar. He had no idea what was going on. There were these other guys from somewhere else that were teaching pressure points, but they weren't teaching pressure points. They were teaching how to pinch the skin. I saw them kicking the leg. They were knocking people down because they were kicking the leg. They weren't doing pressure points. And a couple other guys.
No, let's not say they were doing pressure points. They weren't doing Kyusho.
They weren't doing Kyusho. They were doing pressure points. They weren't doing Kyusho. So the next year, again, less people, but still the same. And one guy even picked me out of the audience, out of the crowd, to help him out with it, be his uki. And it was bad. The receiving end was just not a good thing. He had no clue what was going on. But I was nice, and I went along with it. So each year since then, everyone's been doing pressure points, not Kyusho. Last year, Rob came down from Canada, and they gave us 45 minutes to do stuff. It was a Friday.
Actually, it was January. It wasn't last year. It was just earlier this year. It's always earlier.
Yeah, I don't know what year I'm in. In January, this past January, 2019, the last weekend of the month, which that's when it is every year, they gave us a Friday afternoon slot, which was better than Friday morning because people aren't there, but it was still light. And Rob and I did some Kyusho, not pressure points, Kyusho, and we explained the difference, and we talked anatomically, and we knocked down Kima, and Rob knocked me, I knocked him down, and everyone knocked everyone down, and everyone had a good time. Then, here's Rob's story. Then I think it was the next day, it was Saturday, we are sitting in on watching someone's session, and this guy's talking about, I'm going to show you Dimbak. And let's see what he's going to do. So he's showing Dimbak, the death touch. Like, oh, the guy's going to die 3 days later or something. So he's having this guy throw this big hook, and he's just coming in, and he's hitting the arm. He's like, harder. Guy's swinging harder. This big guy, too, and he's hitting it again. He hit it probably, I don't know, 5 times or so. And Rob and I did this move Friday, and it was just one little shot, and the guy's like, ow, and on the floor. So he's hit it 5 times. He's slamming into this guy's arm. Finally, the guy grabs his arm, and he's like in pain, and he's walking around. And the instructor, the Dimbak instructor, I can't even say it with a serious face, starts doing some energy healing and rubbing and pulling the bad energy from him. And then he walks away from him.
Pulling the bad energy.
Rob and I are on Sunday, that was Saturday, on Sunday, Rob and I are sitting outside of the room, the event room, and the guy walks by that got hit. in a cast. So, oh, Rob laughed too when the guy got hit. Side note. So Rob felt so bad for laughing, right? He goes, "What happened to your arm? Is that from yesterday?" And the guy's like, "Yes." He goes, "My radial bone. He broke my radial bone because he hit him force on force, broke his radial bone, which is here." He didn't do any dim mark. He didn't do any Kyusho. He didn't do any pressure points. He hit the guy's arm so hard that he broke it. But that's a Denmark expert for you. They know everything.
No, that was dumb mock. That wasn't dim mock. That was
Denmark.
dumb mock.
Yeah, Rob loves that story. I felt bad for the guy. I mean, he's from another country, and he had to go to a hospital in Jersey to
No,
get his arm.
you know what
in a
was I think
cast.
was cool was that okay, so when you did, because it's funny, like, you guys were explaining it on the onset, but the only people there in the beginning were like me and your students. But then as the session went on, more people started coming in, and then there was other people that did pressure points from Canada, and they asked Rob to do a seminar for them.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. But there was even a doctor from that group, and he came up to me and he said I was on point when I shouldn't say on point. He was impressed with the
On pressure point.
yeah, he was impressed with the medical terminology I was using. I was like, thank God. I was like, I'm not even sure I'm saying it right sometimes. But he understood everything I was saying because I was saying it anatomically, and that's what he's a doctor, that's what he knows. And I was reviving Rob or Kima. I was doing a revive on him because I knocked him out. And he comes over, he goes, "No, you should do this." I was like, no, this is better. The revival he wanted to do was an old way of doing stuff, and it would have annoyed him more than woken him up. And I don't want to annoy Rob more than I ever do. I usually do because he takes it out on me. Rob's 6'4", I don't know, what are you down to, 270? He's a big guy. Beats me up.
Big boy.
I'm the rabbit.
He's a very big boy.
He's very big. His hand is like that. That's his hand. But yeah, that was the story for Rob. He likes that story. So yeah, everybody's doing pressure points and working meridians and all this other crazy stuff. And it takes you when they do it, because it takes you a long time to understand it and be able to do things. What?
Hello?
Hello? You said, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know. You said, uh-oh. I thought maybe something happened. But what's good is everybody is opening their minds to it, where it used to be foo-foo. Oh, that stuff doesn't work. 270-ish, okay. Yeah, that doesn't work. That's below the guys. It's like hypnosis, all this crap. But no, you hit the guy, he falls down. If you know what you're doing. Or at least something happens. He may not fall down sometimes, but you affect him internally. And that's Kyusho from Kyusho International.
I'd like to touch on the Wabishi hands. And my take on it, and I loved it. I loved what do you call when Evan was talking about the Wabishi hands. And it seems like
this one?
A lot of martial arts, they really don't, a lot of the I'm not going to say martial artists have no clue as to, like, I never knew. I always thought, like, you have the karate chop, boom, boom, boom. Then no, it's the iron bone.
That's the iron bone.
And then you had the ridge hand. Everybody was teaching the ridge hand, and it's
that's the iron
sword. This is iron sword. Bone. This is iron bone. Right. Iron bone, iron sword, right? And then, you know what? I always was wondering with this one, single blade of grass.
Right.
And then I'm like, oh shit, that was the when I do the gakun grip. Oh, single blade of grass, and then you can do the thumb lock, single blade of grass. Okay.
But there's more to just.
I kind of like hold my stick like that, and then boom, single blade of grass. Yeah.
And it's funny because they're all doing it in their katas. They're all doing the the hand positions. They just don't know it.
They just don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if they get out. Or if they do know, they don't know how to use it.
Oh. The other one is the blood pool. Yeah. Yeah.
Look how angry you are.
Yes. Damn it. I'm sorry, that's outside interference. No, they don't understand the blood pool, which is really
Your
cool.
favorite. It's your favorite.
Well, they don't know it. They don't even know it. Forget about understanding it.
6G hands. What are they, Rob? What are 6G hands? Write them out.
Type them out.
Write them out. I always forget the names of them. Iron bone, blood pool, single blade. So, okay, what else? You were thinking about something else with this that happened. You were going to say what happened over the weekend that changed your mind.
What was that?
You had an aha moment on Sunday or something like that. You were saying.
Oh yeah, with the single blade of grass.
That's it.
You know, yeah, it was like, oh yeah, yeah, loser. No, single blade of grass, motherfucker. Okay, hold on.
Go ahead, read.
Edgardo, Tom looks younger lately. Is that Kyusho? Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Each hand has a respective yin yang aspect. Iron sword. Is that iron sword?
Yeah, iron bone.
Iron bone.
Blood pool.
Blood
Single
pool.
blade.
Single blade of grass. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing 2 more.
The Hemo.
Huh?
Said the Hemo. Never mind.
What's...
Three Stooges. So what did you think of? Yeah. What did you think of the summit? What did you think of the weekend? What did you think of the weekend?
You know.
What did you like about it?
I didn't have to go out and spend money on lunch, which was awesome.
I spent the money on the lunch.
So
what did you think? What did you get out of it besides money?
My opinion was I thought this was my favorite one.
Yeah.
And only because we did, targeting on the nerves, and it seemed like I was getting more of a response. I like that doctor that was there. Well, who was that guy? Where is he from, that doctor?
He's a new guy, North Carolina.
Yeah, and I like that he showed the nerves, the 5-finger nerve thing. He was really nice. I like him.
Facial nerves.
What about that cardiologist? What happened to him?
He didn't make it this year. I don't know. A lot of people didn't make it this year. It was a bad weekend.
And that one of your students, who's got the hot mom.
What the what?
Oh, I forgot. He's a like 16, 17-year-old. Oh, what's that?
Who?
What's that girl's name? Kathy.
Oh, Kathy and Mike? Her son, Michael?
Yeah.
They couldn't make it. Yeah, he was here tonight. Claw hand. He was here tonight. She was here tonight. I had 2 other students.
Dating that cardiologist?
Nah, they used to.
Oh.
But I had 2 other students there.
Wait, what's claw hand? What's claw hand?
Claw hand.
And what's iron sand palm? Oh, that's the when you do that. Okay.
I'll go over it with you next time I see you.
Yeah. Cool.
It's better to feel.
Well, hey, you gonna be able to make it to the WKU?
Probably not. Probably not.
Oh, dude. Come.
Edgardo said he is mad that he missed the Knockout Fest.
Well, how come he missed it?
because he couldn't make it on Saturday. He could only make it on
Why?
Sunday. It was just a weird weekend. Bunch of people made it. More people made it on Saturday, so that's why we had a full house. And Sunday, it was kind of thin.
Yeah.
Still a
Yeah,
lot of
that
people.
JKD guy, he wasn't there.
Yeah. Evan Cole's claw hand, tiger hand. Yes.
What was that? Evan was Tiger Hand.
So you want to explain what Knockout Fest is?
Hmm? Knockout Fest, KO
Yeah.
Fest.
KO Fest.
It was a KO Fest, Knockout Fest, KO Fest. It was designed by the devious and evil minds of Tom and Rob.
Yes, it is.
Where they like to put, they like to see other martial artists like torture each other,
It's not like that.
and it's like a lot of fun. And for those who don't participate, that's where you see like who the real martial artists are. Who
Everybody usually
really
participates.
because but everybody there was into it.
Yeah, everybody participates.
Not afraid of the the pain and everything. But it's funny. It's like it's not the pain that we're laughing at, but it's more of the involuntary reaction of the
Yeah.
body. The wow factor on Kyusho for me is, and it kind of like it's another way of being demystified. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes you don't even
Start
feel pain.
understanding, understanding the effects, which is really cool. Which is really
Sometimes
cool because okay, because I think like let's face it, all right. So a lot of martial artists they
rephrase that.
use
Wait,
their,
rephrase that, Rob. That doesn't sound good.
what
Go ahead.
started
Rob's
with
comment.
just Tom and I share alone. Oh, okay. I don't want to know your alone time in the room.
So KO Fest was our idea of let's get together and try everything we see Evan do, which is a real bad idea.
Kind of replicate.
Bad idea
Okay.
when it's,
I
put the
have
word
a
out.
suggestion for next year's KO Fest.
Okay.
Okay. And I want to see
Go ahead.
who, if anybody can pull it off. And I probably don't think anybody can. I want to see the ankle lock knockout.
We were doing it over this weekend.
You guys? Oh, I know we were doing the thing on Sunday, but I want to see it. I want to like, besides Evan. I mean, no, I want to see Evan do it again. Yeah.
No, we were doing it. Rob did it to me. I did it to him and a couple other people. Maybe you weren't there yet. But yeah, it was fun.
Well,
so the three of us tried all these knockouts. So we brought it to the Kyusho Summit. No video, Rob. It's on there. I put it up, but we're not putting it out this year. So
no, I want a copy of it.
We brought it to the summit, and first Rob knocks me out, I knocked him out, and then nobody wanted to do anything because they were afraid. And then Rob's like, "Nope, you're getting up and doing it, or you're leaving." So everybody got up, and they had a great time. We teach you easy stuff. We show you easy stuff, and basically you're just looking for a body reaction. You're not trying to knock the guy out. And everyone had a great time. And it was just standing still, nothing crazy. And then the following year, I think when we did it again, we did some more movement in it. Oh, you can't see the video now. That's your end, Rob. Sorry. So, yeah, we started a little more movement. Nothing too crazy because it's hard for people to really hit the targets when they're just learning. So that's why we do them standing. But we're going to start doing different levels. Rob and I were talking about. So the people that are new will do one way. People that aren't new will do another way, and the more advanced people will do a little crazier. So we're expanding on it.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun with it. One thing too is what I like about these guys. You know me, I love to. Oh, where's Rob? Did he leave?
He said he can't see it.
Oh.
But yeah,
Oh, he's
Rob.
back. Okay. So what I love about it is that, you know me, I love socializing with different martial artists from different styles. Okay, and Ed gave me an appreciation, more of an appreciation of karate, which I thought was really cool, which I won't go into. You And that big guy Chris from Maryland, he was a Tang Sudo guy.
That
I
was
had
his
fun
first
with
time.
him.
Yeah. He was
I
very
had fun with
enthusiastic.
him. Yeah, he is. He's like, oh, he's easy to, he taps fast.
Yeah.
He taps fast. And, I guess I don't know why I was maybe I found a way. My body instinctively found a way to like counter a little the Nikyo because he would do Nikyos on me and it was like wasn't affecting me. I put him on here. I just touched it a little and he'd go like he was tapping. He taps fast. Fast tapper.
Well, remember
Nice guy.
when you're expecting it, you no matter what you're doing, you're expecting it. You're gonna tense up or
No, I
whatever to
wasn't
counter it.
expecting it. I just maybe it was my sensitivity because I knew my my body was going there, so maybe instinctively it adjusted.
Well, you're just a funny guy. You're a sensitive
It's
guy.
funny though. Mike spent his day dumbing that guy. Who's
Yes,
Mike?
he did.
Oh wait. Do tell. Do tell.
What? Just hitting him, knocking him down.
Oh partnering up with him. Okay,
Yeah.
I
You
see.
know,
I see.
Mike from Massachusetts. He's watching now.
Oh
He was him and Anthony were going around hitting everyone.
those two.
Yeah.
Are those like the Shihan guys?
Yes. Yeah. Those guys are fun to
Man,
get
they
hit by.
drove all the way down. They drove all the way back, and they were saying
Yeah.
that they were teaching a class the next day,
Yeah,
Sunday.
they're awesome. It's awesome that they came down. Anytime they're in the room, it's a party.
Yeah, I like those two. Yeah, next year I'm gonna definitely get a room. You know, and stay for 2 nights.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll do that. I gotta book my room for fucking PA.
Everybody's got to book their room before the summit, not 3 days before. Everyone's
Yeah, I know.
texting me and calling me like I can do something. It's like, no, there's a deadline and you got to book it to
Yeah,
get the
who was
permits.
that dick? Wasn't that dickhead that did that to you, right? He called saying, "Oh, I tried to get a room, but they can't."
Who?
Remember that guy? That the jerk from Jersey, that Asian guy,
Oh, you.
pain pain in the ass guy.
You. Yeah, and they were full. They had two big events there. That's why we got pushed out into the hotel across the street.
Really? Oh, that's why.
So, they got more money. They're like, screw you guys. We're sending you across the street. But that's why you couldn't get a room because they were booked.
I see. I see. Because Atlantic City was easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because nobody wants to go anymore.
I think I booked it like a week before. Mhm. Yeah, like a week
That's
before.
that's fun there.
And the one in the WKU is easy too because the whole hotel. And it's only a 3-star hotel, but um, it's occupied by all the martial artists.
Yeah.
They're all for the event.
Maybe I'll go next year.
Yeah, you should go. It's fun. I'm gonna teach. I don't know what I'm gonna teach. I was
Teach,
thinking
teach,
of either teaching stick or teaching improvised weapon. But if you go next,
just teach Taekwondo. I know you could
Taekwondo,
teach. I know you could teach. Ready?
uh, the Wonder Woman, Wonder
Yeah, one more.
Woman.
Your
Oh, I'll
favorite thing
teach
that
it.
I
I'll
teach.
teach you why you don't do it. Oh, I did that already. I did show it already.
Yes, you did several times. Every time I see you, you do it.
I did it over.
I'm
No, I
back. I
did
guess
it
I
there
was
one
gone for a
time.
while.
I told him,
But
don't
you're
do
always teaching
this.
them.
Don't do. wasn't there a ninja guy that was doing it one time at Atlantic City, and
That's
I
all he
was
did.
up in my room.
He was a famous martial artist, and Dave, my instructor,
We won't
was
say his name.
excited.
We
He
won't
was
say his name.
excited. I forget his name. Oh, I know his name, but he was excited to see him. He goes, "Oh, this guy's here. I want to go see him." And we sat there, and he just kept doing this to everything that his students did. And he'd walk around and he'd pick up a weapon, and he'd walk and he'd show the whole audience, and he'd walk around with the weapon, and then he'd give it to the guy, and the guy would attack him the same way, and he'd do the same thing, and we had to walk out.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to get in touch with you because you love that stuff. You love that X Block.
Oh, you know what I was doing, dude.
Yes. No comment.
Yeah, and we'll leave it at that. It's like that's what she said.
Yes. So we'll see what happens. Stop playing the trumpet. We'll see what happens this coming January, if they're going to contact me to do another session.
No, you
I don't
do
know.
it, man.
I'd rather just hang out and do with Durand and you and just stick it in there.
No, you got to do that because that you can promote your summit too. Huh?
I guess I could.
Yeah.
I can still do. I can still knock everyone out in Durand's session and promote the summit.
Yeah. I don't
I should
think
say knock
Durant will
people
even go.
out down. What? Oh, he hasn't been going, right?
He didn't go this year. I don't think he's going to the WKU either this year.
Yeah. Yeah, but he
Did
has
go
to because he has
last
to.
year?
He didn't watch.
He didn't go last year. He didn't go last year.
But he has to now because he has to promote his new position in Bikini.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. He goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because I
Hey,
got the
Rob, listen,
list of people that are
Rob,
teaching.
Rob wants to come
Add
to
me
on
to
the video.
Okay.
So
You want to go off?
I'm
I'll
going.
add you.
Goodbye.
All right, time's going off. We're gonna add. All right. All right. I'm gonna add Big Rob. Approve. Okay. All right. Adding Rob on. Hey, Big Rob, how are you?
There he is. Guys, thanks for adding me. I thought you could add us both.
Huh?
I thought you could add us both, me and Tom.
No, you can only do one at a time.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why he got off. Well, yeah. hmm How are you, my friend? Safe trip.
Good,
I'm
good.
glad you had a safe trip back. Yeah. And you were also hosting one in Canada, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah. Why don't you plug it for all those people that want
yeah,
to go to
sure.
Canada.
Appreciate that. So this year it's going to be end of September. I believe it's the September 28th weekend. So it's a lot, I've modeled it a lot after what Tom's done in New York, just because I think that's a great summit. And like yourself, I make an effort to go almost every year. I think I've only missed one.
hmm So, do you have like an event page?
No, not yet.
Okay. Yeah, why
We'll
don't
have
you
to, we'll have to do one
get
up.
that together? And like I think I could make it because I also wanna. Are you in the Toronto area, Ontario area?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, because one of my grandmasters is in that area. One of my he's like the real life Yoda. I'd like to see him. Maybe we can get him to the summit too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
This guy's amazing, and the fact that he's pushing 80 and he's 75% blind, but his blade work is second to none. His sensitivity is just awesome, off the charts. You know. So I
Yeah,
haven't
we're
seen
only
him
about
in
an hour. Hour away from
Cool.
Toronto.
Okay.
And you can see I'm wearing my
Yeah, I see that.
Kyusho shirt from last year.
Yes.
But I
see
wanted
that.
to I wanted to chime in, and you know, you guys started on the demystifying Kyusho and talking about the anatomy, and that's something that I think Tom has done a great job with you know, dispelling that pressure point paradigm and really focusing on these are the structures we want to hit, and I appreciating that's being driven down from Evan. It's, you know, I think you guys hit the nail on the head with the demystifying part, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the whole if you can remember, I don't know how long you've been looking at this stuff, Ferdy, but way back when it was cycle of destruction, cycle of creation, you know, attack this meridian, then that meridian, and then you could even dial up into, you know, the time of day that you attack specific meridians, and then you had to think of a, right, and it even went so far as you could think of a particular color that would affect the meridian more intensely. Like it got really far down the rabbit hole. So to come back out of that and just say, hit this nerve, it hurts, it's revolutionary.
Yeah, yeah. And not only that, I think it simplifies it too. I mean, to me, it just like totally simplifies it, you know, because you know, I've read books on it and on traditional Oriental medicine, which I think a lot of it was supposedly based on. And you had like each meridian had a corresponding element, and then if like one element, like fire was supposed to was supposed to burn wood or earth or whatever, then water would distinguish fires. So if you hit one meridian over another meridian, it just like was just mind blowing. I mean, like, you know, I don't want to go back to college, you know. I mean, come on, you know.
I think that stuff has, and maybe Tom would know more, but I think that stuff actually has.
And was watching, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Tom is on his way home. Rob ran out of beer. I'm still on. What time is? Oh, geez, been on, I guess, more than an hour. This was a long ass video feed. But yeah, so that's in a nutshell, that's Kyusho. Let me get these things out. Okay, in a nutshell, that's Kyusho, and you can see that, or from uh, our experience, from my experience, and Tom and Rob have a vast more knowledge and experience than I do. That it has enhanced the effectiveness of our martial arts. You know, it's awesome from what I do. I do the Filipino martial arts based on the blade. So it's like I use the little bony protrusions, like iron bone and hand, blood pool as a puncturing you know motion in order to get to the nerves. That's what it is, going into the nerves. And, yeah, it has. I feel that Kyusho International, KI, Evan, and the whole group has done that, is demystify it, because when we were doing it and we were going into actually nerves in the arm, we were going into and we could actually feel the nerve. And it was like a guitar or a violin string. You could feel it, and that's like, oh, cool. So there's no mystery to it. There's no magic. There's no, you know, it's pure body physics, structure of the body. And let's face it, you know, when you're doing martial arts on an unarmed aspect, you know, what are you doing? You're affecting the body. they're affecting the structure, and that's what you want to do. And if you can understand how the structure of the body, you can destroy the structure, and you can hit on nerves. That's going to cause what I like to say involuntary reaction, and that's what we want to do. Let me see. I should put on. I took away the comments, but I'm putting away. Tom is watching. Is watching. Yeah, Tom, Rob, thanks for having me. Signing off. Thank you for coming on, Rob. Thank you. We'll do it again, and we, we'll continue to plug your event too. Because I know you probably have your friends on Facebook watching, so they can hear your plug. But yeah, thank you. We enjoy this. Tom and I enjoy this. We have a lot of fun, as you can see, especially when we go on our little tangents. Get sidetracked, and there's so much. We like to share with our experiences as martial artists, and I love to bring other people on so they could share their experiences too. And I'm trying to create a community here, and I appreciate people who come and watch and do their comments. Appreciate that. We have our regulars here, which is awesome. And hey, Dwayne Harper. Dwayne, dude, you missed this year's summit. We're gonna be pushing for next year, because next year's summit's gonna be the 10th anniversary, and that's a milestone. Milestone. Kudos to Tom. For what Tom has been doing. He's back. You want to come on, Tom? Come on. Let's talk about what's in store for next year. So I am going to get you back on. Add. Okay.
Hey.
You're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I got connection now. I missed everything with Rob. I don't know what you guys talked about.
Oh, you know what? I don't erase it, so you'll watch it. It was good. The reason why he signed off is because he ran out of beer.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So I was just talking about, I'm talking about like what we were going through, how I like, you and I, we share our experiences also. We have a lot of fun with this. And I was kind of going into, I was saying that like last, this was your 9th year, and next year will be your 10th year, big milestone there. So I know that Evan and you are going to have big plans. So you want to talk about that?
No, I'm not telling you.
No, you want to whet our appetites?
Nope. It's going to be good. We talked about it. I think we talked about Sunday. Yeah, it's going to be really good. And I'm not saying anything until next year.
Yeah, talk more about Kyusho. Talk about how it enhanced everything you do while I go get water.
Yes, sir. So it's going to be a very interesting year too. Evan's got some good stuff planned. He'll finalize it all with me, and then I'll announce what we're going to do. But until then, I'm not saying anything because things change. But I think his idea is he's going to stick with it. But Kyusho, I'll wait for Ferdy to come back. It's the power behind everything. Makes all your stuff work. Makes your techniques work. Opens up what you're doing, your forms, patterns, any movement. You now go, oh, that's what that can do. And then you realize there's more than one or two applications to the movement. Last night we did was it last Tuesday night? We did a movement out of someone's kata, and we came up with like 6 or 7 different ideas. And Rob's back. He got a beer, so he's back to work. And as soon as Ferdy comes back, I'm gonna start off because I just got home and I'm hungry.
Yeah, had to get some water,
I need a
eat a
beer.
protein bar.
Nice.
You know.
Rob's back. He got a beer.
Oh, hey, got another beer, so he's just back to watch.
My neck goes back.
Yeah, we
I'm not gonna
also
stay
were
long.
plugging his event.
Yes.
Uh,
That's a good
So
one.
yeah, you want to split a room with that when we go up there?
We got a whole bunch of people going, so we got to split the stories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See how many people can
I'm
fit
not
in a
sure.
room.
Who's going?
I think Ed is going. Kima, Elena. I forget who else said they were going. Ahmed, I think, said he wanted to go. I don't know what his story is lately.
What's
We'll
yours?
see. What?
How come Ahmed didn't come see yours?
He had to work, plus he was finishing his fasting. So he was a little, he doesn't like doing stuff. Because he gets lightheaded and everything.
What's wrong with these people? You know, work. That's such.
So,
That's
anyway,
such. What do you?
I'm giving you another 5 minutes.
5 minutes of what? Tom, maybe talk about the Bubishi article, snake and eat
Rats.
and rats.
Right. Put my headphones in. And then I'll give you a couple of minutes and then I'm out. So hold on.
I think Tom should do his do his broadcast.
What?
You should do a broadcast.
Me? No, you do it. It's yours. All right, so this echoes back and it's annoying the crap out of me.
Mm.
So, Rob wants me to mention the articles, the Bubishi articles. Basically, it's the snake, the rat, the tiger, the crane, the dragon, and it's just what it does is it's just teaching you or explaining how. Oh wow, this echo sucks. It's showing you how to attack the targets. There's different ways. I'm not going into it because it's killing me, this echo. But that's what it is. It's like showing you how the crane attacks, how the tiger attacks, how the snake, dragon, the rat, and how it affects the body. Each one affects the body differently, and all that good stuff. It's pretty intense. It's got a lot. It's got a lot to it. It's not just hit here. Hit here, it hurts. Hit here, it hurts is your level 1 entry explanation. And then it goes all the way to hit here, the guy's heart explodes. No, it doesn't really. It can, but it doesn't.
No, that's what you know. Everybody does pain compliance, but we're looking for is involuntary body reaction.
Yeah, you hit people and they don't feel the pain and they fall down.
Yeah, that's better than if they feel the pain and don't fall down.
I don't care if they. I've had so many people that don't feel pain. I'll hit them and they don't feel it. But they're on the floor. That's what I want. I don't care if they don't feel it. I want the body reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to have trouble breathing or falling down or getting dizzy, lightheaded.
Sal says, Sal, our friend Sal, feeling is believing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He moved up to Boston.
Yeah.
Frank told me.
I saw that. So that's the story. And I'm going to take off because the echo's crazy and I'm hungry.
Okay.
Okay.
Take off.
Dysfunction. Why is he talking about
Mhm.
dysfunction? Oh, shishins. Yeah, dysfunction. Learn how to type, Rob. Too many beers.
Not enough beer.
So he's saying snake, rat, dysfunction.
Mm.
And Dwayne, we missed
What
you.
is
You
the
should have been there.
what is the snake? What is the
Snake.
So I know Jackie Chan used to do the snake fist.
Snake, yes, snake kung fu. Yeah, you counter snake kung fu with mongoose kung fu.
Mm.
I'll teach you that one day.
How about turtle kung fu? Oh yes, Ed.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Turtle food.
That's
Turtle food.
secret stuff.
Yeah, you can learn it in the
All
box.
right. All right, guys, I'm out. If Rob wants to come back on and drink some more and talk about dysfunction.
I think I'm gonna go out too. So.
Yeah. I got to watch the rest of it. I missed.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Just talk.
No.
I just gotta get warm. It'll take me a couple minutes. Just not even.
Never too many beers. No, Rob. Too many for me. Two is too many for me. 20 for you is still not too many. So Dwayne, start planning now. You're coming next year. Because if you don't, I'm sending Rob down to get you.
Okay.
You alive?
Barely. I need some Kyusho relief.
I'll be right over. Ah, you did something. The echo's gone now. Nope, it's back. All right, say goodbye.
Okay, you good? You say goodbye.
You say goodbye. No
Say
signing
goodbye
off.
to Tom. Yeah.
All right. It was a
Awesome.
pleasure speaking with you. If anybody has any questions, Kyusho, you can always email me or text me or Facebook message or whatever you want. There's the horn again. I will answer. That's my ability.
Thank you, Tom.
Are you dying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not allowed. Maybe I gave you the death touch.
Oh, yeah. You gave me the dumb mock.
The dumb mock.
The dumb mock. Mhm.
All right. I will talk to you later.
Yeah, we're gonna do that subject. We're gonna do that topic, probably the next one, about what all these people ask you about your school.
Oh yes,
The school
I think you were gonna say that.
I also want to do which would be fun, would be talking about Cobra Kai seasons 1 and 2.
Okay. Yeah, I got a side topic on that also, so it'll be interesting.
So which one do you want to do first? The school one or the Cobra Kai one? Your choice.
School one.
I might be able to do that month Sunday. Yeah.
Okay. I was in a Cobra Kai moment, by the way. Season one Cobra Kai moment. Almost happened to me. It was funny.
Oh. Did you
So I'll
flip
tell
the
you about
script?
that too. I'll tell you about that when we talk about it.
Okay. I don't think you flipped the
All
script.
right.
You still have that same hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
same hair. Okay. Thank you, Tom.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah. Take care, brother. Thanks.
Goodbye.
So I'd like to thank both Rob and Tom for coming on. We didn't. We can't say anything bad about it. He's still signed on. Yeah, I'd like to thank both Tom and Rob for both coming on. Tom coming on twice, which was awesome. You know, yeah. I'll always promote Kyusho. It enhances me. It's in things that I do, and like I always say, that the best martial art is your martial art, the one that fits you, and fit Kyusho into the equation. Bring Kyusho into the equation. Like I said, it's dude, you're still on, man. You're still on.
I'm still on.
It, yeah, see, you're still on.
Goodbye.
Okay, he's off now. Yeah, bring that into the equation. I mean, not only has it enhanced me as a martial artist, but also, you know. So I think that's like awesome. I've successfully done the hiccup relief, and of course I do the headache. So it has enhanced, and yes, and anything that I like, I always promote. Okay. Plus, Tom, I got a great friendship with Tom. He's more like family now. We've, you know, uh, bonded as brothers in the arts. And meet with a lot of great people. Rob, Evan. Is really cool too. He just amazes me. I still can't, it's just, I'm still blown and godsmacked with that freaking ankle lock knockout. That's just. Oh, Mr. Kano, how are you, my friend? How are you? No, Mr. Kano, I haven't asked. I have a question for you. If you're still on here, have you ever done martial arts? I know your son is a master at it, so I was wondering if you've done martial arts. Are you still even on? Anyways, all right. I was on the closing remarks to this, but yes. So I'll always promote Kyusho, something that I believe in, and share it also. So thank everybody for watching this video. Those who came in at the end, those who came in the middle. As always, I keep this up. I do not take it down, so you guys, can watch it from the beginning. We spoke about Kyusho, demystifying pressure points, because, like I said in the beginning, pressure points, that seems to be the buzzword. That seems to be something that everybody just like, their eyes pop like, ooh, pressure points, And there's nothing magical about it, not like in the movies, What we do is real. And actually the real stuff is, I think, uh, more mind-blowing than what we see in the movies. And so thank you everybody for visiting, joining, those who chimed in. Thank you again, Rob, being a special guest, and Tom. So I'm going to be signing out. Wish everybody a good night, and hopefully maybe this Sunday we will come back on. All right. So peace, everybody.